with y'all. Come on, Spotify. Yeah, my battery's dead. I think my TV remote battery's dead. God damn it. You motherfuckers. I want to play some Spotify. And my damn remote dead. Damn it. How y'all doing? Late night Q&A. It's hot in the motherfucker here in LA. I'm about to sit my ass out on the porch and talk to y'all. But I wanted to play some music too. But my batteries. Hold on. I'm gonna cover my camera. Turning my light on. I don't want y'all seeing on inside my goddamn house. Where the batteries at? Those are double A's. I want some triple A's. Some triple A's. Damn it. Cool. 2 triple A's. Got them. All right, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. It's hot as fuck in LA, man. I've been gone all damn day. I get back home, this place is hot than a motherfucker. You know, LA ain't an air conditioner city, especially if you got a place that was built before like 1990. Ain't no damn air conditioning. Got air conditioning in my room. This city does not give a fuck about air conditioning. Yeah. Damn control didn't even warn me it was about to go out. So what y'all talking about? What's up, Kate, KLD, Hendersonic, DQ? What's up, John? He says heat warning all over the U.S. Well, they can warn all they goddamn want. They warned us too about this heat, and all that warning didn't do shit to prepare my ass. God damn. What's up, Ben Frank? I'm about to sit my ass outside as soon as I'm done rolling this joint. When I'm done rolling this blunt, I am taking my ass outside. You said play some funk. You gotta watch the Incense and Ashtrays if you want some funk. You gotta tune in to Incense and Ashtrays if you want me to play some funk. Right now I'm about to play some Bobby Humphrey. Some Herbie Hancock, nigga. All right, what y'all talking about? What's up, Mark Smith? My nigga Ben Frank. Ben Frank look like T.I.'s son. Oh, did I say that? I never even knew, man. And I saw people mad at T.I. because they were like, T.I. said that his son gonna have to learn. That's true. When them kids get to a certain age, man, ain't nothing you can do with it. Look, young adults need space to fuck up. You know what I mean? And when young adults fuck up, it ain't nothing that older adults can do about it. And I seen motherfuckers mad at T.I. for saying that. I'm like, y'all, they get mad at niggas for saying anything. It don't matter what a black man say. Nigga. The one thing you can guarantee If a black man say something, it's gonna be a plethora of motherfuckers ready to fight it and combat it. And say, you shouldn't have said that. That was insensitive. That's a guarantee. That's why black people, black men, I'm talking to you in particular, but this message goes also for black women and black children too. You cannot give a damn about what they say or about what other people think. You can't. Like, take it from my experience, man. Giving a fuck about what people think, that shit's stressful and will fuck you up, black people. We gotta be black people. We gotta be the least giving a fuck ass motherfuckers on earth ever. We gotta be some no fucks giving motherfuckers. Cause it's like no matter how many fucks you give, no matter how hard you try, your skin is your sin, according to them. So you can't give a fuck. You've already sinned. The skin you in is your sin. And when you understand that the skin you in is a sin from the perception of those you fear judgment from, and even with other black people who may not, feel your skin is your sin. That, look, black people, we poison too now. You know what I mean? And so you're gonna run into a lot of black people who think you fucked up because, by their perception, you basically ain't what white people want. Like if you're not approved in front of white folks to half of these niggas, you might as well not be shit. But at the end of the day, you can't do nothing about other people's perception of you anyway. So that leads to the natural conclusion. You shouldn't give a fuck. Fuck them. Y'all remember on there's so many lessons on that movie Trading Places. Y'all remember when Billy Ray Valentine was throwing them parties and shit? And then here comes what's his name? The butler, and was like, your friends sure are having a good time there, sir. And Billy Ray Valentine said, fuck them. They ain't no friends. That was a very pivotal moment in that movie. That was when Billy Ray Valentine realized, I got this bottle of wine that I've been chilling since yesterday. See that? Oh yeah. Presqu'île Winery. This bottle, this bottle been open this bottle yesterday. I didn't finish it. So I'm about to finish it talking to you motherfuckers. But that was a key point in Billy Ray Valentine's development. It's so much you can learn from that movie, Trading Places, y'all. Trading Places has so many goddamn jewels in it. But that moment that you realize that these people that you think care about you don't, or they don't care about you to the level that's going to make you satisfied with yourself, you gotta say fuck them people. You know what I mean? You gotta say fuck them. What's up, Respect? What's up, Red? Yeah. What's up, Last Name First? So what y'all talking about in the chat room? What y'all talking about? It's hot as fuck, so I'm sitting on my porch. Like old country nigga. I'm the countryest LA nigga you'd ever meet in your life. I'm a gun shooting, fishing, lemonade on a porch drinking ass city boy. What's up, Mir 2500? Jamerson Ballard. Is your first name Jamerson? Or is that or is that like a last name thing going on? Antoine Jamerson, that was a cold motherfucker. Yeah, I remember Antoine Jamerson when he was on the Warriors and when he was on the that was a cold ass nigga right there. He was cold on the Cavs too. It is that he got thrown out under the bus because they didn't win. Last name first, none of that right there, my brother, is in my hands. Oh, your first name is Jamerson? Oh, man, I bet you had a whole bunch of good grades in school. You can't fail a kid named Jamerson. Shit. Jamerson get pulled over by the police and let go. They ask for his ID and they say his first name is Jamerson. They be like, there's not anybody with a first name Jamerson. That means you probably got a good reputation around town. You can't be a screwed up Jamerson. Somebody named Jamerson can't be going around screwing people over. Everybody gonna remember, man, it's a nigga named Jamerson that washed my checks and wrote a check in my name, gave me a bad check. You'll never forget a nigga named Jamerson that gave you a bad anything. So, yeah, people named Jamerson got 100% integrity. Yeah, man. You just type in, for the caffeine app, type in the Comedy Press. The Comedy Press on the caffeine app. All one word. My show gonna start there on Tuesday at 2:30. 2:30 to 3:30. Yeah, man, but as far as anything else with that caffeine app, man, I don't have no control. Like that whole rollout, that whole thing, DwannBrown has zero decision making, anything in that. I'm just along for the ride. And what a beautiful ride it is. What a beautiful ride it is. And the more I realize, you say, now I don't wear boots now. That's where my city boy come in. I ain't got no country ass boots. And you're not gonna see me in boots either. Hell nah. Although, no, I don't mind. I do want to get a good pair of cowboy boots. I will say that. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I will get a good pair of cowboy boots pretty soon. Like I saw some cowboy boots I like, but them hoes is like $4,000. I was like, shit. I don't wear boots enough to be spending no 4Gs. I don't wear boots enough for that kind of ticket. Yeah, man. You got some steel-toe off-white boots? Well, if I ever see a brown streak on them motherfuckers, I know what you just did. if I had some steel-toe white boots, I'd be putting all kind of foots and asses. So you got some. I got some. I still see this. The thing about it's something my dad told me. My dad always taught me you can, when it comes to like dress shoes, spend whatever you want on some good dress shoes or some gaiters or some boots. My dad always taught me, certain things you want to, it's good to budget certain things, but he's like, when it comes to dress shoes and shit like that, spend whatever, because if you get a good pair of quality dress shoes, they're gonna always be around. They're gonna always look good. Like, so I remember my first time in Atlanta. This was like 2005. I had just graduated college. Finished my last class in college the week before. And so to celebrate, I always wanted to go to Atlanta back then. And so I went to Freedman's. Is Freedman still open? Freedman Shoes? I went to Freedman's. And I got these ostrich skin loafers. I got a pair of ostrich skin and a pair of gaiters. And I still wear them hoes. And they still look as good as I got them as when I bought them in 2005. I ain't even went to have them motherfuckers shine. I just dusted. Them ostrich skins I got, man. I think on them ostrich skins I spent like $850. And on them gaiters, I spent like $700. Crazy. The gators are cheaper than the ostrich skin. And I still wear them hoes. It would be a nigga named, see, Jameson, you said Clydesdale only? Okay, yeah, that's a brother named Jameson. I'm pretty sure my brother Jameson got like 7,000 or 8,000 suits. You got you got at least 14 suits, don't you, Jameson? And all them suits is nice too. I ain't talking about no old suits. I ain't talking none of them 2005 Steve Harvey suits. That brother got the modern suits. Brother dressed better than TD Jakes. What's up, positive influence? Hell yeah, them shoes gonna that's something my dad always taught me. When it comes to dress shoes, boots, loafers, or whatever, if it's quality, don't worry about the price. I done probably bought since 2005. I probably done bought about at least 100 pair of dress shoes between then and now, if not more. But I always come back to the ostrich loafers, man. It always comes back to them brown ostrich skins I got. No matter how many new shoes I buy. When I'm going out and I need to hit them with something, it always comes back to the ostrich skin. Always. I got at least 4 or 5 pair of dress shoes under my bed now that I've never worn. Why? Because it always comes back to them ostrich skins, man. Yeah. The comedy press on caffeine. We're going to have y'all calling in on my show. This bottle right here. Yeah, you say you got some pass down ostrich boots? Yeah, I think when I get some boots, I might go ahead and go ostrich again. Like gators, I like gators, but it's something about them ostrich, man. Something about that ostrich. Yeah. So what's going on, y'all? I ain't been watching the news, man. I've been on my grind. I got my book out. I'm gonna put the link in because I don't have it up on my website. I gotta put the book link out on here on YouTube. I'll put it up here after the show. I'll put the link to my book. But I just did a sort of a soft release. I'm gonna do some shows on the book, and then my Patreon. Everybody that's subscribed, that's on my Patreon now. So if you're on my Patreon, don't buy the book. I sent you a free copy already. If you're on my Patreon, do not buy it. You've gotten a free copy of it already. But everybody else, you niggas need to go. And it's an ebook. It's an ebook. It's an ebook. I will have it on paperback, but I'm going through some copyright stuff. I really want to get that thing copywritten right, and some other little things I need to get done. But so that's why I was waiting on all that to get done before releasing it. I'm like, nah, I'm going ahead and just go ahead and release it as an ebook now, and send the wait till I get everything else clear for the paperback. And the book is called Tell It Like It Is, The Art of Loving Communication. A lot of y'all don't know how to talk to people. And that's why your relationships be all fucked up. I'm not talking to any person in particular. I'm just talking about in society. People put on a good face. They take dope-ass couples Instagram pictures. People's IG be popping. Me and my main one, me and my girl, 6 years strong. This on IG, y'all should be popping. 258 likes. A whole bunch of hashtag relationship goals, comments. But when the doors are closed and ain't nobody else around, shit ain't good. And that's how it is for a lot of relationships. Hell, all relationships get like that at some point. Behind closed doors, shit ain't good. A lot of that comes down to communication. The love languages. Are you speaking your spouse's love language? You know? That's what the book is about. And salute to Jayla, lightthemood.com, Jayla the Self-Esteem Queen. Get some of her candles and light the mood in your house. Clear all that negative energy out. You asked me, FBA created what they call Mexican music. What's Mexican music like? No, that mariachi shit, that's they shit. We didn't create mariachi. The Moors gave them that. I mean, they got that shit from Spain, direct. Now, when the mariachi uses a drum set and a bass guitar, that shows you the FBA influence. Because the drum set and the bass guitar, those are our instruments. We invented the drum set and the bass guitar. We showed the world how to play that. And the world plays our style of bass guitar, not theirs. But no, we didn't invent mariachi. What's up, Aries? This nigga Clinton said your spouse language is right hook. You a fool. That's right, but it's not. You're right. Was that Cam John? It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. You gotta talk to people like they have sense, you know? People wanna go around being righteous dictators and then mad ain't nobody following what they say. What's up, Kurt? What's up, Trusted Shooter? Damn it. I just spilled some of my wine. My nigga Trust the Shooter shoots 43% from the free throw line. But that's what it come down to, man. It's communication is everything. And in the book, I'm also talking about how parents communicate to their kids. There's too many parents, in my observation, working with families all these years, there's too many parents that only talk to their kids about their grades. Or they only talk to their kids when it's time to correct them for something. I see that a lot. I see so many parents that it's like their relationship with their children is like transactional. Do this, do that. What are your grades? Show me your homework. Do this, do that. And then when that kid becomes a teenager and stop listening to you, or they come preteen and they don't really listen to you like that, but you see how they don't really respond to you in a certain way. The parents come to me and say, man, I don't know what's wrong with this such and such, this kid. I do this, I do that. I keep a roof over their head. Man, they dress nice. And I'm like, hold on. Kids don't understand. They don't have the life experience to understand or grasp what you do for them. That's not what it's about. They don't understand. They understand it, but they don't have any living conceptual knowledge of, buying clothes and doing this and doing that. So when you say things like, as a parent, I do this, I do that, why don't they appreciate it? Because that kid don't give a fuck about this or that. They need you. These babies need their mama. These babies need their daddy. And these babies need their parents, with no cell phone distractions. These babies need 100% of their parents. Sit the phone down, sit social media down. Even if you're listening to me right now and you have a child they're awake and they not busy and they want your attention, you can turn me off and listen to me tomorrow while you at work and go give your baby some attention if that's what they desire right now. In this book, we talk about that. I approach that about the need, and it's more of a guidebook. It's not. It's a guidebook to help you solve a problem. It's not poetically written. I'm not telling you my life story. It's not a fiction in any kind of way. It's more of a guidebook. It's like, okay, these are some strategies. It's about solutions. Some people like to write about and talk about shit. See, the problem is, niggas could talk all goddamn day about what the problem is. I ain't got time to talk about what the problem. I'll talk about it, but I ain't got time to fester on that shit. At some point, we gotta fix the problem. So this book is me attempting to help fix the problem. You know what I mean? Because as much as I look at my niece, like my sister is like, she's just like my mom. My sister is like the sweetest, the greatest mom ever. I look at how my sister raised her two daughters. Like her older daughter is all the way 100,000% in that tablet. Like you can give her the tablet and she's quiet. She'll disappear. And you won't hear from her. Like she won't eat, she won't beg. She's just the most polite kid. And you can give her a tablet and that's it. And she make ask for some food 10 hours later. She can focus in on that tablet, and always been that way. But with that being said, my sister has always engaged that girl. And she engages her so much. And like she has times where there's like no screen time, where you can't be on this tablet. And they talk. They play Uno, you know? Some of these strategies I'm giving y'all is just observations from how I see my sister get down with her babies. I'm like, that shit work. Because all my years working in mental health, I saw the worst of the worst. Like, y'all wouldn't believe. I've told some of y'all my stories with my last job. It's still hard for me to tell. It's still certain stories I have from my last job working with families and children that I can't tell without feeling like I'm gonna get a panic attack. That's how bad the PTSD was on that job. There's still certain stories that maybe one day I'll share with y'all. But if I bring them up now, like, I'll either start getting very emotional, or nigga, I'll feel my goddamn blood pressure shooting through the roof. That's how stressful that shit was. So I come from that world, you know what I mean? I come from the world professionally where I've had parents come to me and tell me, "Hey, I'm about to send these kids back to the foster system," and I'm like, "We fought to get your kids out the foster system and back to you," and they be like, "I'm tired of these little motherfuckers, and I want to party. So Dwan, can you call the social worker and schedule a meeting?" I'm like, hold on. How the fuck you gonna ask me to schedule a meeting with a social worker for you to send your kids back into the foster care system? How the fuck that work? So that's the world I come from. So like when I see some of the shit my sister does with her children, that should be so goddamn refreshing. My sister will be playing spades with her kids. They be putting puzzles together. And then when they done putting the puzzle together, she gives her iPad back, and then they go do what they do on the iPad. It's all about engaging with these babies, man. These babies need your engagement, man. Look, I don't have kids, my own. And part of the reason why I don't have my own kids is because of my trauma I dealt with working with kids and families. It made me be like, man, fuck that shit. It fucked my head up for real. That's why I don't be talking to y'all like I'm some fucking guru expert. Y'all notice when I talk to y'all, I talk to y'all as one. We are a community. We a circle. There is no leader. There is no me as some goddamn sage know-it-all guiding the minions. I don't get down that way. I'm a fucked up nigga trying to help other fucked up people deal with being fucked up. That's all the hell I am. A nigga that's fucked up in the head, talking to a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that's fucked up in the head as a community so we can figure this shit out together. But the little that I have figured out, I ain't figured out much, but there's certain things that I've kind of figured out just based on observation and years and years and years and years and years of training. Look, man, I told you, I started working with families and kids when I was 14. I've been doing this shit since 1995. So at some point, you'd see patterns. And so my book that I wrote is to help you see those patterns and deal with them. I got the link to it for those of you who follow me on Instagram. On Twitter. The link to the book is up on Twitter. If you want to buy it right now, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the comments after I finish this shit. So it's like, I appreciate that, Kirk Owen. I appreciate that. But I mean, I have stories that I've blacked out of my mind because I can't. It's like I can't recall them. I have like a lot of kids that I can't remember their name. And y'all know how good my memory is. 98% of the kids that I work with, I don't remember their names. That's how traumatic that drive was for me. When I left, I left. Like, y'all follow me, y'all see how good my memory is. I, honest to God, don't remember 98% of the kids that I work with. I can't remember their names. Because when I left that job, I did go to therapy. I went to therapy. And therapy helped me, through therapy, I got to see certain things, you know what I mean? But everything else, I just blacked out. I blacked out. It's like a whole area of my life that just has is locked away in some goddamn black box. And I'm never gonna open that motherfucker again. I'm never gonna, nigga, that shit's locked away. I remember I had this one girl. This girl was so smart. She was so smart. Beautiful, beautiful chocolate, very dark skin, a black girl I had. She was so smart. But she had a mom that was trying to use my agency that I work with to get her put on medicine. She was really trying to get that girl placed on meds. Why? So she can get a check from the county. And she used to have that girl lie to us. And you know how it is. You could tell when like a kid is lying. She'd be like, yeah, I heard these voices in my head last night, and I'm like, nigga, that ain't even how you talk. She was actually a very articulate girl. She wasn't one of those girls. She was very articulate. And I saw that, and I saw how the mom was really trying to use the baby, the daughter, to get money. And I'm looking at this shit like, yo, this girl, and I would tell the mom, if we just cultivate this baby's brain, she's gonna write her own ticket. Like, she's going to write her own ticket. People, this one thing black people don't realize. The basketball team only got like 8 scholarships. The football team got like 50 scholarships, maybe like 20 available each year. Academic scholarships are bountiful. Especially if you have a girl. They're bountiful. And I'm like, trying to tell a mom, like, look, all we need to do is help cultivate this baby's brain. She'll write her own ticket. Mom like, man, fuck that. I need a check. I'm like, yo. So this is the world we live in? I had this other kid that I work with. And family. This what we don't realize. The drain that illegals put on our system. And because I had a lot of illegal clients. Like, the kids were legal, but the parents weren't. Because the kids were born here. Like Mexicans. And before I even get started, I gave my Mexican kids the same love that I gave my black kids. The fact that they was Mexican didn't stop me from giving them the same love. I had this one Mexican kid that told me, this kid was like 14. He said, because we were so cool, this kid, first off, I'm going to tell you 2 stories about this kid. Of course, I'm not going to give any names. That will be a HIPAA violation. HIPAA, whatever the fuck. Well, anyway, this kid, when my first, about my third or fourth session with him, he said, Dwan, I like you a lot. I was like, that's what's up. He said, yeah, I said that because my mom told me to never trust black guys. And I'm looking like, and he was like, huh? I said, for real? He said, yeah, my mom told me to never trust black people, that you guys are basically criminals and like you're rapists and I shouldn't trust you guys. But the boy was like, but I like you. I trust you. I say, you trust me because I love you. And that was true. I love all my babies, man. That's why as a trip, I can't remember like 98% of them name. Because I totally blacked that area of my life out. But he said, and I was looking, when he told me this, we were at school. He said his mom told him never to trust black guys, black people in general. And I'm like, your mama's illegal. The services at my job, when I was at that job, our billing, we billed the county to like $2 and some change per minute. The therapists, the clinicians, they billed the county $4 and some change per minute. Damn near $5 and some change. And depending on the service, over $5 and some change per minute. And mind you, the session is not just the 60-minute session that we have. It also includes the travel time and the amount of time it took you to write the note. So the way they do it at the county, each client is going to be at least 2 hours per session. So imagine per week, you got a therapist charge that's billing a client 2 hours a session at $5 a minute. And then you got someone like me billing the county $2 and some change a session, 2 hours a session. And then you got a parent partner that's billing the county 1 hour a week. You know how much money that is on one fucking kid? And the agency has 100, I mean, the office that you're in has like 120 slots. And that's just one office and one agency. The agency overall has like 400 slots. And that's like one of like 200 agencies. Hey, you home? Oh shit, my wife home. I'm about to stop talking to y'all. But that's like one of 200 something agencies. I mean, that's like 20 something agencies in one county, in one city, in one state. And like over half of our clients, their parents are fucking illegal. These people lived in a a studio, 4 kids in a studio. And gonna tell them and these are people telling their children, don't trust black people. The crazy thing is, after that kid said that, you know what I did? I still gave him all the love I gave all my black kids, because that wasn't his fault. The babies are innocent. It's the parents that are fucked up. The babies are innocent. And I saw all my babies as innocent. I saw all my babies as conditions of the society that they were in. So fast forward with the same client. Guess what he tells me like 4 months later? He's like, I was molested. And I'm like, for real? I said, did they catch the person? Is he in jail? Or is she in jail? He said, nope. I said, well, did you ever tell your mom who it is? He was like, yep. He was like, it was like one of her friends. I'm like, whoa, what? Now, mind you, my heart sank to the ground. Because when I'm with my kids, we talked about regular shit. I didn't give therapy sessions. I was introducing this particular kid to Bootsy Collins. I told this little Mexican kid. He heard me playing some music in my car one day, and some Bootsy, and he liked Bootsy. So I introduced to this kid Bootsy Collins, and that's what we talk about in our sessions. We talk about how Bootsy Collins played the bass in some of his best songs. Little Mexican kid loved Bootsy Collins. But we didn't get a chance to talk about Bootsy this day. We was talking about his mom's friend that molested him. And he told his mom, and she didn't do shit about it. This is the mom who told her son, don't trust black people. So when people run around talking about hey, what's this whole FBA movement? Why you guys just listening to such and such, and they said this and they said that? What's up with the FBA movement? We're not following anybody's leadership. We all have lived experience when it comes to interactions with other cultures and seeing what it is. Brothers like Tariq just gave voice to what we've been seeing. Same Mexican kid that told me his mom told him not to trust black people told me he was molested by his mom's friend and his mom didn't do nothing about it. So you know what I did? As the investigative reporter that I was, somebody said 14 had a baby. Yes, they are babies. If they children, they baby. They my babies. I don't put an age on that. Young people need tutelage and direction. They are babies. That doesn't mean you baby them, but that does mean you give them clear and concise tutelage and direction and leadership, because that's what they want, because they're at the age where they yearn for that. And if we approach it with that mindset, we can transfer a lot of knowledge to these young motherfuckers out here. Anyway, I digress. The same people that said don't trust them black folks showed me her son was molested and she didn't do shit about it. So being the mandated reporter that I was, I had to report her. And I did report her. This child was molested. Mom knows. And when I reported her, when I used to report people to them folks, I didn't do it behind their back. I did it to their face. I would tell them, we heard some information and I'm a mandated reporter, so I got to report you. And I would come into your house and I would do the report with you on the phone and have you tell the story. That's how I did it. 100% of the times I had to report somebody, I did it to their face. When it come down to it, a mom didn't protect her son. And it's happened so many times. And we as black people think we the only ones too often. I'm telling you, I had a lot of Mexican kids I work with. The shit that they deal with in their community, All right. All I'm going to say is this. We ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, black people. Nothing. Hell yeah, I reported that mom to the county for negligence. Her son got molested. She knows who did the molesting and she didn't do nothing about it. You're getting reported, ma'am. But she's illegal, so they weren't going to deport her because she had babies that were here. This is before Trump did what he did. This was back during the Obama administration. But yeah. Hey, my wife is home though. I was gonna talk to y'all a lot longer, but my baby, my my best friend is home. So since my best friend is home, I have to bid you all farewell. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Remember, there are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages for those who are willing to pick up the game. I'm out.